Come into child's pose. Your knees apart and your big toes together. See if you can fit your hips on the heels as you walk your hands all the way down. Rest your forehead into the floor. Begin with some nice long breaths to ground you into the earth. Settle the nervous system. Just bring yourself into a more restful state. Keep the breaths long and drawn out, equal inhales to exhales. And on a deep breath in, reach your fingers forward as far as they'll go. Tent the fingers into the floor and try to press down with the armpits so that maybe you can find a nice lengthening in the side bodies and under the armpits. On your next exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Trap down the right hand with the left, and then lengthen from left fingers to the left hip crease. Breathe here. On your next inhale, bring hands through center. Exhale, take them to the left. Trap down left hand with the right. Breathe into the right lung, really filling it up. 3 long breaths here. Inhale, hands back through center. Slide the hands in, come into a tabletop position. Wrists right underneath the shoulders, hips right on over top of the knees. As you inhale, sink your belly down, raise your gaze and your tailbone. As you exhale, round the spine, press away the floor, find space between the shoulder blades. 2 more cycles. Inhale, sink the belly, dragging the chest forward. Exhale, press away the floor, pushing it away. 1 more. Inhale, drop the belly. Arc the spine. Exhale like an angry cat back, pressing away the floor, a deep stretch. And return back to neutral spine. And you inhale, sweep up the left hand all the way to sky, opening through the chest. Exhale to tap your right shoulder blade. Inhale, sweep up once again. Exhale, another little twist under tap. Last time, inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, drop your left shoulder to the earth, stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. So you're gonna press into the right fingers, try to stack the shoulders, find that alignment, and then draw your left hip over towards the left. So the hips kind of stay level and steady, the shoulders stack. The left arm drags away from you as far as it can. Deep breaths. Bring the right hand back in front of your face, planted in the earth. Inhale, unravel, reach up. Exhale, drop your left hand down. 3 times on the right side again. Inhale, reach up. Nice little opening. Exhale, tap left shoulder blade. Inhale, spiral up. Exhale, tap it. Inhale, open through the chest. This time, drop right shoulder to the earth. Stack the left shoulder on top of the right and drag the right hip over towards the right. Good. Reach the right hand away from you. And challenge the lungs into the ribcage. See if you can find even more space, expanding from the inside out. Good. Plant the left hand down in front of your face. Inhale, unravel, reach up. Exhale, plant the right hand back down. Good. Hover the knees off of the floor, just like a millimeter. We're going to round through the back, press away the floor, just creating a little bit of heat in the body. Keep the breath long and strong. And dig the fingers into the ground. Create this strong foundation there. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly lift your hips to the sky, and then you're going to take a lot of time to roll over top of your toes. Give them that nice stretch. You can stay here, linger as long as you like. Eventually rolling all the way over, finding your way into downward facing dog. And here you can pedal the heels towards the floor a few times. Maybe sway the hips. Any of those movements you like to make in your first downward dog, you do those things. Good. Inhale to rise up on your toes. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands at the top of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Keep a gentle bend in the knees, and there can be quite a big bend in the knees. I'd like your chest and your belly to come on top of your thighs. So the back is nice and supported. Hands can come to opposite elbow crease. Let the head be heavy. Good, like letting the weight of the head kind of pull the vertebrae apart, lengthening the back. Eventually, the legs will work towards straight. Maybe find a little sway side to side. And release your hands to the floor and bring hands to shins and lengthen your spine. Deep breath in, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. One more, just like that. Inhale, super long back. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands down and step back into plank pose. Lower your belly down to the floor. Hover the hands off of the mat. Press the tops of the feet hard in the earth and inhale to pick up your chest. We're going to pause here for a few breaths. Every time you inhale, see if you can peel it up a little bit higher. So you can start to heat up the muscles around the base of the spine. Just make them a little bit more pliable for us to work with. One more deep breath in, peel up the chest. Exhale, release it down. Bend your heels up towards the hips and then windshield washer your legs side to side. Just relieving any tension that might have built up there. Good. Feet come back to the floor. Hands planted right under the shoulders, tops of the feet, shoelace side down. Inhale, lift your chest and start to drag the palms back towards you. Elbows in towards the ribs. Try to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel up your chest. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale to lift up the chest. Exhale, lower down. Tuck under the toes. Press up through plank or kneeling and take your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right toes high. Exhale, step them between your hands at the top of the mat. If your foot doesn't make it all the way up, that's okay. You just pick it up and move it there. So right knee stacked on top of the right ankle. Inhale, broaden your collarbones. Exhale, drag your hips back. So the right leg might go all the way straight and it might not, but we're looking for a stretch into the hamstrings and into the calves. So if it doesn't go straight and you still feel a good stretch, that's all you need. Gently pull the left hip forward and shift the right hip back. And if you still need a little bit of sensation here, you can squeeze the thighs in towards each other and you will find it. Good. Inhale, rebend the right knee, look forward, and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left toes high. Exhale, step them through. Make sure you have that knee on ankle alignment. Inhale, broaden your collarbones forward. Allow the back leg to be nice and long, and then exhale, hips back, straightening through the left leg. Drag right hip forward, shift the left hip back. Notice that the stretch is there and the knee is bent, and that's okay. We're just trying to find the stretch once again. Not pushing your body past its limitations, not looking for too much sensation. That kind of works against you in most cases. Nice long breaths. On your next inhale, rebend the left knee, look forward. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Pedal the heels a couple of times here, just warming up a little bit more. Inhale, come forward to a plank, and any plank can be a kneeling plank too. It doesn't have to be up high if the arms are tired. Exhale, lower to your belly. Plant the hands, inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Take a bend into the right arm, like a cactus shape. So arm level with the shoulder, and then bend it into a nice cactus shape. Spider the left fingers into the floor and roll into the right shoulder. So you might come here, or you might be able to step the left foot all the way over and come into a really nice chest stretch. And if you find that this is just like agony, like it's way too much, try just extending the arm, and that'll be like, I don't know, the step before. One more breath in here. Exhale, release to your belly. And we'll do the other side. Left arm extend, level with shoulder, bend the arm, cactus shape, spider right fingers in the floor, and then see if you have the space to step the right leg all the way over top. And of course, if this one's too intense, you just straighten the arm out flat, level with the shoulder, and that will be less intense. And release this one, roll onto your belly. Plant the hands to the sides of your mat to either edge and pop up onto the fingertips. As you inhale, peel up the chest and keep the pubic bone rolling into the floor. This is the King Cobra. This feels amazing on my spine. Hopefully it feels good on yours too. We're gonna lower down just halfway, keeping the arms bent again in that cactus shape. Then dip the right shoulder down and gaze over top of the left. Inhale, come all the way back through center. Exhale, dip down the left shoulder and gaze over top of the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip right, gaze left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale through the middle. We'll do one more each side. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Rest your cheek or your forehead, bend the heels in, and wiggle your feet. Windshield washer side to side. Good, release them back down to earth. Press yourself up, just coming into kind of the Sphinx position. And then we're gonna move the left hand just across to support you as you reach the right hand back for the right foot. So we're gonna push the right toes towards the right heel and try to also explore the shoulder opener. So I feel this in the front of my shoulder quite a bit. And you can actually take it a little bit deeper. I'll just show you here. The hand will spin, fingers out and then forward. And this is half frog, Vikasana. And some people with really, really open shoulders will be able to do this with both hands at the same time. I can't even demonstrate that. I don't have that mobility. One more deep breath in and out. Release it. We'll do the other side. Bring the right arm across just to support you. Left hand reaches back for the left foot. Start to press your foot towards your heel. And then option, spin the fingers out and forward. Good. Breathing deep into the chest and into the front of the leg, the quad stretch. One more deep breath in here. Out. Release it down. Good. Good. Plant the hands right under the shoulders, tuck under the toes, press up through plank, downward dog. Pedal the heels towards the floor a couple more times. Sweep the right toes high into the sky. Exhale, step them to the outside of the right pinky finger. Lower the left knee down. Move the hands up just a little bit. As you inhale, pull your chest forward to traction your hips closer towards the earth. The lizard pose. Deep breaths here. Try to broaden the collarbones forward. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper into the quads. So, option one, place your hand here, right hand to right knee, twist the chest open, and then if you find that you have the space, you'll reach the right hand back for the left foot, which will bend in towards your hand. Now you can take this quad stretch a little bit deeper, moving your hips closer towards the floor. If you need to come all the way up to catch the foot too, like if you're struggling there, you can just come all the way up and you'll have way more space. It's a little bit bouncy, but you can do it. Good. And keep twisting your chest open towards the sky, lengthening through the front of the left leg. One more deep breath in and out. Release your foot down to the floor. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper into this posture. So maybe walking the hands out. Maybe the forearms will come to the floor, or you might have like blocks or books, something you can stack up underneath. Keep breathing here. The lizard pose. Inhale, press up on your hands, turn the right toes out like 45 degrees just to the side of the mat. Pop up the left knee from the floor and then step your left toes to the outside of your left pinky finger. You're gonna squat down. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Sort of press the elbows into the knees to traction your chest higher. And if you can point your toes forward, awesome. If you can't, that's okay. Few breaths here in your Malasana. One more deep breath in and out. Good. Plant your hands to the floor. See if you can grip your knees into your upper arm bones. Float the toes, lean the chest forward, and just get a little bit of hang time in your crow. Option one, if you made it to crow, you can pop your feet back, chaturanga. If you didn't, you'll just step back, and that's okay. Lower to the floor. Inhale, take an upward facing dog. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, sweep up your left leg. Exhale, step it to the outside of your left pinky finger. Good. Lower the right knee to the floor. Walk the hands up a couple of inches and then start to drag them back towards you. So tractioning the hips lower, opening through the front of the body. Bring your left hand on top of the left knee and twist your chest open. You may be able to reach left hand for the right foot to open up there. Or maybe you'll come all the way high and then you'll be able to find that foot in the back. I know you can get these really gross hamstring cramps when you try to reach and it just doesn't quite make it. Don't worry if it happens. It's not really a bad thing. It's really painful. And one more deep breath in here. Exhale, release your foot. Bring your hand back in front. We're going to take it a little bit deeper on this side. So maybe you stay here, and maybe the hands are even on blocks or fingertips, or you can walk your hands out. Forearms can come to the floor, and just breathe. Try to soften through the hips. Let every exhale be an expression of softness. So you can really just try to embody it as you let go, as you surrender. See if your hips can maybe surrender some of the tension that's holding you back. And inhale, press up on your arms. You're going to step the right foot forward, Malasana, once again. This time we'll take a little bit of a variation here. So pressing elbows in, lift the chest, really find the traction. And then walk the left hand to just outside of the left pinky toe, maybe like 6 inches in front. You can press the right hand into the right knee, start to open up into a bit of a twist. Or you can reach the right hand all the way up. Inhale, try to go a little taller. Exhale, try to twist yourself a little deeper here. Exhale, lower the right fingertips in front of the right toes. Maybe pressing hand into knee, just finding a little bit more of an opening into the twist. Or you can reach up your left hand, nice and high. One more deep breath in and out. Settle the hips all the way down to the floor. And take the soles of the feet together. Peace finger grip around the big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale to fold. So maybe you switch your grip to be like a basket grip around the toes. Get a little bit more traction. And you don't have to have your face on your feet. That's totally fine. You just want to feel this opening and try to keep the back pretty flat. And take a peace finger grip around the big toes. And we're going to try to find a balance. So you're just going to open up the legs. This is called Upavista Konasana. You're going to balance on the sit bones and keep the chest lifted here. One more deep breath in. And then roll it all the way back. Take your happy baby pose. And happy baby, however you like it, rocking side to side or playing with extending one leg or the other. On the edges with your mat, knees bent, and windshield washer your knees from side to side. As many times as you like before finding your way to your final pose, Shavasana. Legs out, hands splayed to the sides. And rest as long as you want to. Have the best rest of your day. Namaste.